Hello, everyone. I'm Chester44, St. Annie's Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Last episode, we took care of some things with our own people, sold a bunch of loot, got some equipment out and about, got a very powerful piece of equipment, and now I'm going to do some more things here with the campaign. For example, we have more we can recruit. None of you are good to me. Any better mercs? Rogues, houndmasters. Well, there's spearmen, but that's not really the best. Alright, You, and the spearmen. I'm gonna head over to here to join up with you. Agaboya, meet up with them, please. Thank you. We take more of you, and more of the spearmen. And I'm going to spend for another search. Ugh. No good searches. Alright, champions and marksmen. You guys are gonna go down and join Setsuna. Setsuna, go pick him up, please. More of those, more of those. And that'll up the military. Alright, skip a day again. Strengthening the chain of command is ready, and the development of the art of war. We're definitely doing that right now. We do need to free the prisoners. Recruitment growth for trainable units increases by 20% for 15 days. That would be good. Let me speak here first. Commander, permission to report. I finally bring you good news for a change. Now that you've put an end to the wary, barely anyone questions your right to lead the crusade. Nerosian now is a circle of influential people who are sympathetic to our efforts and see you as the foremost protector of Galarian. They would like to help our army in any way you want. What should we ask of them? I think we should ask for something we are always lacking. Money and other forms of material support. Have them send us holy relics, those that are gathering dust in their possession like in some kind of museum. Make them procure for us the most valuable of resources. Knowledge. Any manuscripts on warfare, treatises on arms and armor improvement, intelligence on demons and their weaknesses. Make them use their money and influence to gather these types of writings from all across Galarian. So we can ask for anything. Make them send us reinforcements, but not another bunch of commoners. Their very own overgrown infantile offspring. Let's have all our options. Sela, what's your plan? On the home front, lots of holy relics are just gathering dust in temples or private collections. Their place is here, on the front lines, where the fate of our world will be decided. Let our best officers arm themselves with the sacred gifts of the gods, and may the power hidden within them help us defeat the demons at last. Don't overestimate the sanctimonious reliquary keepers. They'll suffer heart attacks at the thought of sending their priceless treasures to war. What if we lose them? In the end, they'll just give us some junk and hide the things that are actually powerful in their deepest cellar, then swallow the key. Regil, what do you suggest? Despite all my experience in command and my Hell Knight training, I wouldn't even begin to assume that I know everything about war and weaponry. Many nations, mercenary groups, and noble houses keep secrets related to warfare they are not keen on sharing. Now is a good time to use the money and the influence of our unexpected benefactors to unlock those secrets. These days you won't find a soul on Galarian who knows how to fight demons better than we and our soldiers do. I doubt some dusty book on armor polishing techniques will help us in any way. Now, holy relics are a whole different kettle of fish. They boost morale and have a very practical use against demons. Dayrin, your opinion, please? Have you seen the volunteers we've been getting lately? They're skinny, ragged, hunched, less of an army, more of a traveling almshouse. If our neighbors are willing to help, let them send their best breed, offspring with barons and counts. They themselves may be completely useless, but their dear fathers and mothers will send their best warriors to accompany them. Their personal guards, sworn knights, and seasoned mercenaries, all those who will see to it that their beloved youngster's head is not removed by some demon or other. In a fight, a single one of these skilled riders or trained swordsmen is worth 10 commoners who've just been given a spear and told the following words of martial wisdom. You're not a baker anymore, you're a soldier. What this army definitely has no need for is more nobles. If you need proof, just look at Count Arende. Dang, nice burn. Captain Harmington, what would you advise? In my opinion, we don't need to overthink this. There's no such thing as too much money. We'll ask for material aid and buy everything we're currently missing. Money comes and goes. We must take this chance to get that which can't be bought. So let's see. For Holy Relics, all generals gain Relic Keeper at level 20, which is a bonus to power. For Regil, all generals gain Brilliant Strategist, where all range and infantry units do more damage. That is very good. For Dayrin, Noble Recruits, all cavalry and Grand Tier units get a bonus to damage. And for Harmington, finance points increases by 100, materials by 5, energy points by 4. Honestly, even from the thematic standpoint, I'm with Regil. Better knowledge is really good to have in general. Good. This will prove to be a significant contribution to our officers' training and help us deliver a decisive blow to the enemy. Thank you, Commander. I hope our allies will fulfill their promises. I'll personally leave for Nerosian to oversee the progress being made by our new associates. Hopefully I'll return with good news before long. One can certainly hope so. Okay. So, leadership still has a ways to go, but military is good. Freeing the prisoners actually would be good. Calling the Azadas, having that. You know what? Let's start getting some Bralani Azadas. Call them. And let one more day pass. Outpost to Bastion expansion and military. We need to speak with the military, definitely. Let's do so right now. Commander, although you were once again victorious in your last encounter with Karamzadeh, I'm worried. We've been interrogating the prisoners and some interesting information has come to light. It seems Karamzadeh intends to fundamentally alter his strategy and be on the defensive next time we fight. That is uncharacteristic of him. Indeed, it's uncharacteristic of demons generally. For the most part, they'd all prefer a ruthless onslaught. Our enemy seeks to counter us with a robust formation, overwhelm us with ranged assaults, and grind our attacks to dust one after another. Opposing demons who fight defensively is unknown territory, and we must be prepared for it. I suggest we train our infantry in ways of withstanding enemy shots, which should secure our victory in a ranged duel. Huh! What's this I'm hearing? The demons are afraid and want to fight on the defensive? Perfect. Let them stand there and wait while our cavalry mows them down. The demons intend to fight in a disciplined manner. A plan destined for failure. We will send our infantry out to meet them and then see who blinks first and attacks. Once they've a good grip on our infantry's throat, we will surround their entire force and crush it. So the demons have decided to play with us. Well, they don't know who they're dealing with. Give me, let's see, even a few daring riders, and I'll put the kibosh on this Karamzadeh's whole strategy. No matter how great a general he is. We've got the foul beast scared stiff, eh? Well, they're right to be scared, but it's not enough. An enemy that's dug in, caught on the defensive in an unfamiliar land. They're sitting ducks. We approach them from any direction, and we pick them apart piece by piece. I've defeated Karamzadeh once, and I'll do it again. That's what I'm hoping for, but I would advise against underestimating our opponent. Karamzadeh is like an angry old wolf. Yes, he growls and grins like the others, but he's much smarter, more perceptive, and more experienced than the rest of his kind. And he learns. He's learned from his mistakes, and now he wants to radically reevaluate his tactics. If you think this is normal behavior for a demon general, you are mistaken. Karamzada may well present us with some unpleasant surprises when next we meet. Let me hear your opinions. Sela, what strategy do you suggest? We don't even need a strategy. It works great for us if the demons want to stand there like statues and defend. Our cavalry is fast and deadly. Containing the enemy is all we need to do to turn this whole defensive tactic into we walked right into a trap and we can't get out. So in essence, you're suggesting we place the burden of winning this battle solely on the cavalry, which means the bulk of our losses will be our most valuable and least recoupable troops. It would be wiser to set the demons on the infantry. Regil, let's hear your proposition. I haven't the slightest doubt that the demons will fail to change their own fundamental nature, and thus will not suddenly become a disciplined army capable of either restraint or the execution of complex plans. We'll send the infantry out against the enemy, close, a stone's throw from their ranks. The demons' discipline will falter, they will be tempted by the bait and break formation. Then we attack with everything we have and crush them. Karamzada thinks he can play our own rules against us. That will be his fatal mistake. Greybor, what are you thinking?
There's this trick called Brat on a String. Imagine some guards standing watch. A snotty urchin walks up to them, calls them by every name he knows, throws a handful of ox manure at them, then darts into an alleyway. Could you resist the temptation to chase after him and grab him by the ear? No one resists. And in the alleyway, obviously, they find me with an axe in each hand. I fulfilled a number of contracts by catching the victim's bodyguards with a brat on a string, which got me to thinking. Maybe it'd work in a bigger fight, too. A few riders prancing around on their steeds, shouting obscenities, their every gesture just begging. Run after me, catch me, kill me. You think the demons will resist the urge? They'll forget every order they were given and charge forward.
If I may point it out, this tactic seems reckless. A battle plan shouldn't rely on the success of a few daredevils. Ulbrich, what exactly do you have in mind?
Oh, they've gone and sacrificed their own mobility. It's a gift to our infantry. We just need to act carefully, keep our heads down, and deal rapid strikes from different directions, retreating before the demons even know where to look. We'll run 'em ragged, wear 'em down, bleed 'em dry, and they'll not be able to muster a counter-attack.
I like this approach, but our infantry won't sustain it. Every attack will see us losing fighters. You need cavalry for this kind of tactic. Odan, what's your suggestion?
The demons want to adopt a defensive stance. Well, that's their business, but it's no reason to change our own strategy. The battle will turn into a ranged duel. We'll move our infantry ahead as a tempting target for enemy fire. I'm certain our soldiers will do their duty with distinction. And while they're launching one pointless volley after another into the shield wall of our infantry, our sharpshooters will be felling them one by one.
Treating our soldiers as if they were pawns. Vile. So let's see. For the cavalry, all cavalry units gain the Contain the Enemy ability. Units' next melee attack will reduce the target's speed to 0. Charge in, smack them, but that just guarantees that the cavalry will be attacked. For Regil, all trainable infantry units gain Bait. All units in a 3x3 area will try to move toward this unit and attack it for 1 round. So, make enemy units move towards another unit. Taunt. Target unit will try to move toward this unit and attack it for 3 rounds. Same thing, longer lasting, only 1 unit. For Ulbrig, it's infantry who gain Contain the ability. And for Odan, infantry units gain Juicy Target. All enemy ranged units will be able to attack only this unit in the next round. If we were using, whatever they're called, shield bearers, that would be useful. I don't really like any of these. We'll try Bait. Regil, brief the infantry's officers. I will ensure discipline in the ranks is improved. That's what the infantry is for. To be the shield that takes the mightiest blow. Wouldn't you agree?
Thank you for your time, Commander. I will get to briefing the officers on our new strategy at once. Once all the preparations are finished, I'll be at your disposal again.
Alright. Crusade affairs. So... it's a repeatable decree that takes a long time. I'm not going to use that one. But... we can upgrade forts. What do I want to upgrade? That's my question. I think another major... I think it's not a bad idea to have another, let's see, Vilreth's Ford. Let me see what it looks like. But having another that's purely about recruitment doesn't sound like a bad idea. Yeah, stables, lodge, archery range, barracks. Oh, I didn't realize you had a teleportation circle. But yeah, another recruitment-focused area doesn't sound like a bad idea, in my opinion. Okay. Yeah, I didn't realize I could have just teleported there at any time. So let's see. Yath Watch is a defensive location, providing supplies. Camp on the ferry is a very large recruitable area. Is it? Hold on. I want to take a look at the camp on the ferry. So we have a Hall of Strategy. That's pretty good. Stables, lodge, archery range, barracks. Yeah, this is actually a pretty good spot overall. And the Hall of Strategy is good to have. But I do like the idea of making another recruiting area. And I think... wait, is that all we have? That is all we have. I didn't even realize. We're not really going to need to go up there. This will let us get down in this area, which we need to do. I could make this one. It is purely a recruiting. Necromancer's Grave for recruiting. Citadel, Watchtower, Hospital. You know what? I'll build it there. Upgrade the Necromancer's Grave. Let's see if we can adjust this a bit. Get some good stuff here. In fact... Garrison Hall of Champions. Archery range. We got the stables, the barracks, the spellcaster's lodge. And this is pure recruitment. And I'll throw down a teleportation circle as well. That'll add plenty. Logistics went down a bit, but it's gonna go back up soon. I like that idea. Okay. I could do another one. That way we'll have another that can be recruited, that can be upgraded, which isn't a bad idea. Because we are going to need more logistics points to improve things more, and we need the outpost expansion, so we don't really have anything else to do. Go ahead with the outpost expansion. Go ahead, skip a day. Ralani Azadas have been recruited, and an event. An epidemic of secrets. A strange disease is afflicting the soldiers. Mouths grow on the victim's skin and whisper various secrets related to the events happening in the army. The healers claim that with each secret, the health of the victim deteriorates. Order the healers to save everyone, or kill the sick and prevent the it's from spreading. No, save everyone. +1 level to reduction of losses. That's actually very good. The best healers did everything to cure the poor people. Their efforts paid off. The epidemic was stopped, and now the crusade is better prepared for sudden outbreaks of disease. Nice. That would get us Yama Azadas. But let's go ahead and free the prisoners. So, we have you, the Bralani Azadas. They are very good. I would love to have more Azadas, maybe in the Scouts. You'll join in soon enough. Signifiers would be good, but I need more. Alright, so I think we're fine now. Our armies... I'd like Setsuna to clear out some more forces. We could go and clear out these. It's gonna take some time, but it's not the worst idea. Oh, we could even kill these. So, you know what? You're heading up here. Agaboya, you're gonna head to the south to guard from down there. Setsuna can guard from the north. Now, as for where we're going to go next, let me think. We do kind of need to go back... Let me think. We do have things that we need to pick up down here. And I need to gather something from there so I can use it in another location. Then I need to get up here for Ember. Oh, call to arms. You know what? Setsuna, call to arms. There we go. Much stronger, much better. I love it. You know what? What if I warp to the lands of Yathwatch, claim what's here, then I can march over to here. I think I should bring... Yeah, and then I can go and deal with Ember. It's not a bad idea. I'll take Ember instead of Dayrin. I think I can make this work. Okay. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. Next episode... Yeah, I know the episode's a little shorter, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. Next episode, we're going to head out and take care of some more missions. Till then, I am Chester44. I'll send in his fly. Oh, wait. First, actually, before I end, I'm just going to rest because we do need a rest, I think.
Hey ho, the dairy-o with his chicks aflame and his trues down low. I can't get that tune out of my head. Damn tavern songs.
Alright. Next episode, we'll go take care of this. Till then, I am Chester44. I'll send in his fly. That is me. This has been a Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. And I shall see you all next time.